Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, do I have a fucking treat for you? That's right, the Cutlass Red first look at the interior. Check this shit out. Now this was awesome. I just happened to be in the right server at the right time. There's this other guy who got in there with me, as you can see. I went to go pilot a fucking Heartseeker because I never flew one before, and all of a sudden I see a fucking Cutlass Red. I was chasing him around for a while. His buddy landed, and the door popped open. So of course I took my chance and I jumped in. Now check this out. Got 2 bunk beds, got the airlocks, the beds, all. Look. What I really like is how those airlocks are very reminiscent of the old Cutlass. That's pretty cool. Different interior model. As you can see though, the back area is the same. And you can definitely see why the Cutlass Red's not in yet. It's definitely not perfect. It's not 100%, but that is negligible. If you didn't see, it said Seal Airlock right there. So, again, Cutlass Red running around. This is fucking cool. The only difference is that middle part that we're currently in. You see there's 2 other bunk beds, 2 medical beds, and yes, you can set the medical beds as your spawn point, as you will see in a little bit. Of course, it was so cool seeing this. I was so lucky, just in the right place at the right time. And check this out. So we're going to lay down in the bed, take a look, just like a regular bed. I was looking to see if there were any prompts around. The only prompts I found were get up, and then get out, and set as preferred ICU. Now, as I understand it, setting an ICU is setting your spawn point. I wanted to test this theory, but the server hit a 30k. What else is new? It's PTU, right? As you can see, this isn't my shit. That was the original one. So that guy actually threw me off. I was trying to glitch into it, and he knew, so he threw me off. It was pretty funny. Inside the interior, now this is different too. The turret area looks like does not lead to a turret, but a toilet. So turret, toilet, same difference, right? And yes, you can sit on it. No shit, literally. Now, again, little hole in the side. Again, not 100% finished, but fuck it, good enough. Got some custom areas on the side there instead of the lockers and the Cutlass Black. And yeah, I mean, I am so blown away. I was so happy to see this. So this is basically me running around just trying to see and look in every little nook and cranny, see if there's anything that I'm missing, anything new. Not really. Now this is where the 30k started. As you see, that door's not opening. And yeah, basically that's when I start to realize, oh, wait a minute, things are probably about to go under. So as a little bit of a treat, I'm going to show you what happened when I first came across the Cutlass Red. Again, was going to my Heartseeker, found it on the pad, and I was hoping that the pilot hadn't gotten there yet. And that's the guy who I think I eventually got into, that one right there. I can't say with 100% certainty. But this guy, that's the guy I got to do. This guy right here, I thought maybe the pilot was going to come out. So right around this time I started thinking, ooh, maybe I can sneak on board. As you see, there's no turret on the outside of the Red, it's just a spotlight. I'm assuming the pilot probably has that under his control. So as you see here, I start having big brain idea, where I wanted to run off and maybe conceal myself. Of course, then I fell off. And I was like, oh great, watch, this is the time that the pilot is actually going to run out there. But luckily that is not the case. Well, I say luckily, actually he was already in there, but that's okay. Luckily for us, I was able to get a nice outside view and injure myself in the process. But So this is the bonus footage that I want to show you, because After a little while, I started to get a little more ballsy, so I wanted to get inside. So I started thinking back to my old 2.6 days, and started looking for holes in the hull. Wanted to get a little view on the outside, see if there's any new parts that I could maybe jump into. As you see, they got the neutron guns, so it has a whole different loadout. It's also got, I think, tarantulas as the other set of weapons. So here, I wanted to try to glitch in. I saw that it highlighted, but as you saw earlier, that part is broken. I wanted to try to read what that was saying because it's kind of backwards, of course, seal airlock. But this is when I started to poke and prod around and see if I could find any holes, and sure enough, it reminded me of the old Cutlass, so I thought, let's do the old Cutlass trick and try to get in through the roof. So I thought the first thing that I should try to attack is this new turret area, or lack thereof. I saw that light kind of move a little bit, and I wasn't sure if that was movable or not. Come to find out, it is. So this was the first point of attack I wanted to try to get into, considering it's a new turret, probably new spaces, new glitches to possibly weasel my way into. It was about this time I thought, well, let's check to see if the pilot's even in there, just to be safe. Tried to glitch in by grabbing that seat right there. As you can see, it wasn't very successful. I kept seeing a circle, so I thought maybe I was getting there, but that, of course, did not work. But again, now you can see, of course, the pilot is in fact in there. So once I noticed that, I was like, okay, my flashlight's on, he's gonna see it, I need to get in there quick. And it's right about here where I decide, I remember the old Cutlass trick and trying to get in through the back there, and I was about to do an emote when I think the pilot got wise to what I was doing. In fact, yeah, there we go, and he shot up on me. By this point, I know that he knows, and yeah, he was not having any of it. Well, that about does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. All you beautiful bastards out there, have yourselves a wonderful day, morning, evening, whenever, wherever you just so happen to be. Check in the description for the Discord if you want to stay up to date with more videos, and I promise this won't be the last one.